All right, so I told you guys we're gonna be doing some new things on this channel and that I had some surprises. Here's one of the surprises. I'm here with my brother. We're out in the woods. We're in Osceola State Park. Let's just give a little, we are out in the sticks. And what's even crazier is we're gonna set up camp next to a cemetery. That is a grave. From the 1800s, I think we saw the date on there. So we're gonna be doing some camping. We're gonna be walking around. We're gonna set up camp right now. We're gonna set up some traps. We're gonna walk down to the creek, see if we can set up some traps over there. We're camping in the National Forest. I'm pumped up. Stay tuned, y'all. Here's my camping partner. Daryl, say hello.
Hello, Daryl.
And here is our creek.
We're gonna get crawfish and fish out of here. Not to mention, for y'all people following my boy Damon right there, he's going to drink out of this creek.
So I'm gonna drink out of this creek right here, and we're gonna hopefully catch some food out of here.
Yes.
And it's gonna be interesting. I actually have a few challenges that I'm doing in these next few videos. 1, starting fire. 2, drinking water out of this creek. And I already forgot the other one is...
Something just took off right there.
It's going down for real.
Yeah, let's go get our stuff.
All right, we got some setting up to do.
Okay.
So task number 1 is our first attempt at catching food. So
this is a homemade bait trap.
We're going to attempt to catch crawfish, or depending where you're from, crawdads. You're using chads, shiners, bait fish. As again, wherever you're from. Want me to dump the whole thing in there, or we're gonna do
no? I just put about 4 or 5 in there.
All right. Get my hands dirty.
Ooh. There you go. Throw one out there in the water and see what hits it.
Maybe something will get happy and peck it up at some point.
So I'm
gonna toss it in. Tie the slack to a tree, or a branch, or a stump.
Or his leg.
Or my leg.
Go as far out there as you can get it. That should work.
Can't even see the thing. All right, and then
now just tie it off, and we will let this sit for a couple hours. Check it periodically. With any luck, we will have crawfish with our steaks tonight.
Because you can't go camping without steaks.
You can't.
There she goes. Hopefully. We'll see what happens.
Is that any indication?
Okay, setup number 2. We've got these. These are squirrel traps. The idea is, if you haven't figured it out, is to catch some squirrels. So we got 2 traps, some salty nuts for bait.
I mean, who doesn't like salty nuts?
Right. I love salty nuts. So we're gonna bait these with some salty nuts and see if we can get some salty nut loving squirrels.
Now, just so y'all are aware, he owns a boat, so he should be pretty good at knot tying, but we hope it'll work.
Like I said, I could tie it like I tie all my fishing hooks.
Now, one thing I did notice, your door just closed and it didn't close all the way. So you gotta make sure that your surface on the tree will allow for the door to shut. Now just let it slam shut, make sure it shuts all the way. There you go, that'll work. Looks good for my house.
Okay.
Now set the triggering system. There you go.
Maybe I'll break a little of it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, we got a dangling salty nut.
Dangling salty nut. Just a little bit more. No, a little further back. There you go. There you go.
We'll make rounds and see what's in here.
Exactly.
Salty nuts pay off.
How's them salty nuts taste?
Best salty nuts I've ever had.
And if the traps don't work, we got to back up. Remember, always have a backup to your backup. Now, because he's filming, watch me miss.
You got it.
I hit it.
But it's still
It
standing.
was just so fast it went through and they didn't notice.
No, you can see it spin on camera. You definitely got it.
Now, he's still learning how to shoot a pellet gun. So bear with him.
It's actually quite difficult.
Yeah.
And you saw us lay the traps, and in case those don't work, let me see if should have filled it with water.
Yeah. Or tannerite. And look at that. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Those of you who do know me know I hate spiders. Look what almost just fell on top of me. Look at that ugly spider. Just let me get close. A random car seat over there. This is Daryl's tent. Well, he'll be in his slumber for the night.
My slumber.
I'm gonna set mine up right here. And the magic of editing. And we're ready. His tent, my tent. Now hopefully we get some food.
We're eating steak tonight.
Yes. I'm pumped for those. More to eat it, I just want to smell it.
Yeah.
Now I'm out here with no other smells, no house smells, no candles, no Glade
Just
scents.
the smell of
Just
beef cooked over a grill.
Yes.
Over a wood fire.
Yes. So I'm pumped up. Got our buddy still sleeping over there. He's doing fine. Yes, he's gonna watch over us. Either in a creepy way. Or
I'll be watching over you that way.
we'll see. Or hopefully we won't see actually.
Yeah.
So what we're trying now is this little contraption.
Set the trigger.
All right, so this is called a yo-yo reel. It's attached to that line, attached to that bobber, to that hook. We're gonna put one of those little Chad baits on there. And the idea is to just toss it out
And let it do the work.
and let it do the work for us. What happens, the fish will bite it, and this little contraption will start reeling in right away because it'll release that lever right there. And hopefully it's a
Fish.
dinner size fishy fish. Okay, so if you remember before, tied off the trap. Trap is over there somewhere. So we're gonna give her a pull and see what we got, if we got. Doesn't feel like there's anything in it, but what we put in there. Nada.
And there we go.
All right, as you saw, get the fire started. Now I'm gonna check the yo-yo and see if there's anything to fuss about. Sun's coming down. We hear a storm coming in. I don't know if it's actually gonna rain because it's been sounding like that way the whole day. I don't know if you can hear the thunder. I can hear it. I changed my mind. It might definitely rain. I can see really dark clouds out there. Okay. So there's the bobber, just sitting there. Oh, I just sunk in the mud. Some fish down there just bolted away. That's the bobber. And I don't see nothing. All right, so we're at the creek. Two things, well, three things. One, check crawfish trap again, nada. We checked the yo-yo reel, nada. We just hid in the truck for, call it an hour, because it was downpouring, and now it's let up, so now we're back out here. What we're gonna do now is, I'm gonna get some water from this creek. Let's check the color here. And there's noises everywhere, and we want food so bad. I think a branch just fell, is all that was. But we're gonna get water from this creek. I'm gonna use this straw. A lot of you guys have seen this. They made them for Africa, not this particular brand, but it's the exact same concept. That I can put this straw in that water, drink it, it will be filtered and safe enough to consume by a lot.
It's supposed to filter out 99.9% bacteria, pathogens, and anything else.
So anything that could make me be out here peeing out my butt.
Explosive diarrhea.
It's supposed to filter all of those things out. And so by the time it reaches my mouth, it is clean, drinkable, safe, consumable water. So I'm gonna drink this water with the straw. We're gonna get it in that pot. I'm gonna carry it back to the camp. And there's also puddles of rainwater that we've collected on a tarp. And I'm gonna also use the straw to drink that. And then I will go here on camera. You're gonna watch me drink them both, one back to back, and I'm gonna tell you what the differences are, if there's any at all. And we're gonna put this thing to the test. All right, I do not know what time it is, but it's in the morning. I actually slept pretty good, but it stormed again, but like crazy. But I actually slept pretty good. So I don't know how much longer we're gonna be here today, but I will bring you along whatever it is we're doing. We're gonna go check the traps, see if we could catch something to eat. Whew. Otherwise, I've had a good time. All right, so we're packing up to leave. When I was going to get one of the traps, I saw, you ever see those like circadia things that make a bunch of noise at night? They're always on the trees, but you only ever see their shells when they shed their skin or whatever. I found one in the middle of shedding its skin, and you can see the actual arcadia or circadia, whatever they're called. I'm gonna show it to you right here. It's kind of wicked. These are those things that make a ton of noise. I think they live underground. They only come up every few years or whatever. It's crazy. It's nature for you. If you know the correct name of that thing, go ahead and comment below. And if you know anything about them, I'd like to learn a little bit about them. I'm sure I could research it, but as I said, I don't really know the name of them. So if you guys can figure that out, that'd be awesome. We're packing up, like I said, we're getting out of here. Long drive back home. So, well, longer drive for Daryl than for me. If you guys enjoyed the camping, we didn't get that much on camera just because, like I said, we got rained out 2 times. And so it made things a bit difficult. I don't know much about camping, but from what I'm told, the rain played a big role in what we were not able to do. So, we're just gonna have to come back and do it. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more survival videos, more tool reviews and things like that, go over to my brother's channel, I Intend to Survive. I'll link it down below. He does a lot. He does fishing, he does camping, he does hunting, he does product review, he does all kinds of stuff. So if you are into that stuff, which if you're watching this channel, you should be, then pop on over to his channel, I Intend to Survive. Thanks for watching. Go out there and live your truth. Peace.